Hi everybody, my name is Varun Goel. I work as a senior fund manager at Mirae Asset Investment Managers and I manage the Mirae Asset Small Cap Fund. Today we are going to talk about the very exciting word of small caps. So what are small caps? Let us define them first. As per the latest definition, the small caps are those companies which have a market cap below 32,000 crores. So from a portfolio structuring point of view, considering the fact that we are in the midst of an earnings slowdown and a lot of domestic and global volatility, what we have done is we have currently 70% of the portfolio in the small cap space. The remaining 27-28%, we have initiated positions in the large and the mid cap space at this point of time. As per the SEBI mandate, the small cap fund is allowed to have up to 35% of the weightage in the large and the mid cap space, and we have used that provision considering the fact that the markets have been volatile in the short term. However, in the medium term, we hope to have a much larger allocation to the small cap space. That holdings in large and mid cap space have definitely helped us tide this volatility in the last 3 months. Also, from a sectoral perspective, there are several sectors where we are seeing very strong earnings growth. We expect RBI to carry out almost 100 basis points of rate cut this year. If you combine it with significant easing in liquidity conditions, our sense is banks and NBFCs will be a big beneficiary of that. So we are quite positive on the banking space. The second largest exposure in the portfolio is on the healthcare side. We remain quite constructive on hospitals and diagnostics. This is a secular domestic India story, unimpacted by what is happening across the world, and we remain quite constructive on it. Then we have several names that we've invested in the contract research and contract manufacturing space. This is a sunrise sector in the pharmaceutical space. We expect very strong earnings growth, and our sense is based on its own merit and the very strong research and manufacturing capability that Indian businesses bring to the table. This sector should continue to see very strong earnings growth in the next 3 to 5 years. We also have exposure to the chemical space, which we believe after 3 to 4 years of downturn will come out. And we may also have arbitrage opportunities in the sense that while some countries may be at a higher tariff, some of the Indian businesses may be able to capture the new opportunities which will emerge because of the tariff arbitrage. Then we remain quite constructive on several sectors which are catered towards the domestic consumption growth. We believe that the discretionary consumption growth will continue to be strong. We like companies in the travel, tourism, hospitality space. We also believe that this year we should see revival in rural consumption based on a very strong outlook for monsoons. Also, we are expecting a good Rabi crop that should boost farm incomes. So that sector continues to be attractive. What we are a little cautious on currently is, of course, the global cyclicals. As you know, there is a question mark on how global growth will play out. So we are being careful about global commodities. And we believe that some of the euphoria that we saw in the capital good space last year saw some stocks run up to very high valuations, which is now getting pruned off. So overall, we have a very fairly balanced portfolio in terms of capturing domestic growth opportunities, some select export opportunities that we believe should do well from a 3 to 5 year perspective. So friends, be ready for a volatile ride in the Indian small cap space in the calendar year 25. As we all know, small caps have always been a roller coaster, but as we have seen in the past 20 years, they have delivered a very, very healthy rate of compounding. And our hope is it will continue to be the case going forward too. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks and goodbye.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.